Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's that time again. Welcome to the Coach Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I am your host, the visionary, the revolutionary Coach Bulldog Johnny. We are live. It's PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode, episode number 13. And if you watched my uh if you watched my um my career mode on PGA on EA Sports PGA Tour the other day, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. We had uh PGA EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters the other day, and we had and we done that. We had on our EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters. I told everybody that was watching the broadcast that we had a double feature this week. That we had the Farmers Insurance Open this week. Now, let me tell y'all why I said about the Farmers Insurance Open, okay? The Farmers Insurance Open, we played that Tuesday night on my EA Sports PGA Tour game. And believe it or not, even though we didn't win, but we still got in the places. So let's do a little something special, shall we? Let's go back and let's look at our last events that we've had thus far. How about that? All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We're getting ready for, as I said, we're live today on my channel. The first round will be right now. I don't know when we'll have the other round, but so let's talk about it. All right, let's go back and show everybody. See, I did not qualify for this event, the Champions Invitational, Spyglass Hill. My first event was the Ace Championship. It was an alternate event. I finished 7th at that event at TPC Boston at 4 over par. So then we fast forward to another event that we did, the Bluff Championship at Central Otago Golf Course, and we shot 1 under par and finished 8th. And then last week, boy, let me tell you about that last week. Oh my God. And when I do, it means that it was plumb horrible. I'm talking about horrible. Was it horrible? Oh my God, it was horrible. We did not play as good as we could have played, but my God in heaven, Jesus, Lord forgive me. We tied for 45th at 28 over par, and if you see, the only person that shot under par at that event was Charlie Hoffman. So as it stands right now, let's also show y'all the stats. Let's go to the season standings thus far. This is the FedEx Cup standings. We have right now through through 3 events. We are in 21st place in the. We're in 21st place.
What up?
What up, Shag? How you doing, my friend? I meant John. How you doing, my friend? So we're sitting here in 21st place in the FedEx Cup standings. So that ain't bad. We'll take it. And now our next event is the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines. It's golf course, the South course. Now, you know something? I never knew this golf course had a North course and a South course. I always thought it was just one course. But this is the South course. So this is what we're on today. Green speeds is medium, which that should be pretty good. Gold tees, first round tees is where we'll be teeing off from. So here is Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, and John McCarthy on the call of the first round of the Farmers Insurance Open. And if I do like I did in my practice round yesterday, I should be leading after this first round, excuse me.
Association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me at the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly.
Will Zalatoris is going to be my rival in this tournament.
Go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry.
As you see, this is not. It's not looking too promising right now for a lot of these guys. Tiger Woods, even through 6, he's in 3rd place. Rafael Campos is 1 under through 8, so it's not playing like people thought it was going to play today. The difficulty was hard, so let's see what happens.
Now, before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Cheers, Henny. I appreciate the insight. I'll be interested to see how our featured player fares against the likes of William Zalatoris.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
That's going to get over 3 right there.
Time for the second shot into the first.
Okay. Now let's look at this. Did a practice round here yesterday. Shot 8 under par. So let's see. With the current course conditions, I'm going to give it a little loft and backspin here. That's perfect. That's going to be close. Real close. Nope. Oh, I thought it was going to be off the back.
Setting up for his 3rd shot.
Wait a minute. Nope. We can't do the tie spinner. I want to do the chip shot here.
Wow. If he makes this, he'll save his par. He's currently tied for 5th.
Me and Zalatoris even through 1.
Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the 2nd.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Nope.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Henny, what does his lie look like down there?
He's really going to have to hack away at this. It's nasty.
I'm going to do a little loft and backspin here. That's good.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Not what I wanted, but
and Henny,
that's all right.
What's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
And
boom, up and down, baby. Side to side, shake, bake, baby. He got a birdie out of that. Thank y'all very much. We got 2 people watching. Thank you very much. Oh, now here's one we got to really watch here.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
That's right. Every time I played this, when I played this the other day on my EA Sports PGA Tour game, you can go back and watch it. I played it. I didn't hit it with full power and got on the green a couple of times, but had to get a couple of long birdies out of it, a couple of long putts out of it. But I'm going to give this a little loft and backspin right here. So let's see. Not going with a full swing on it. Let's see.
Opting for the 5-iron.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it. Even though it might take me 2 putts, but I'll take it. Here's Will Zalatoris.
1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Nice shot from the bunker for Zalatoris. Look at this.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, he chipped in. Whoa, he's tied with me now.
Back to the course with the live action. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looking like a pretty hard right to left break in this putt.
I think it's really breaking severe. It's not one of those severe breakers to the right. Let's see here. Let's see, go back. Okay, so it's still need to go over a little more. But let's get it close, and then we'll find out.
There. Easy 2-putt.
Yeah. I didn't want to try to make it in one. I had to get figured I had to get a 2-putt out of this. We'll take it. That's a par. We'll take it. We'll take it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Zalatoris is even, and I'm still tied for first.
The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side.
We'll give
Don't
it
be
full
sucked
off
in
the
by the
backspin
views,
here.
however, you want no part of that. And you certainly don't want
That's
any part of
perfect.
that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's right.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Okay. So let me do it like I did it in the practice round. I'm going to move it to the right a tad. I want to give it a little loft and backspin to give it. I don't think that got it. I'll be close to the end.
Sitting at
I'll use my tie spinner for this.
Currently tied for top spot.
We'll use the tie spinner. Oh, shoot, too much. Way too
From
much.
the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green.
I don't know where my head was at right there. I don't know where my head was at right there. I shouldn't have never went with that tie spinner. I thought I had a shot at that tie spinner,
Trailing
but
by
oh
a
well.
stroke after that hole.
Bogey's that hole back to even, but I'll figure that out.
There's a real
on
premium
the next round,
on
so
your tee shots here at
I'll get it
Torrey
back.
Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
So let's see here. So, all right, got 168 here on this one. So let's see. Do I club it up? Do I club down? Let's see. If I club down, that's going to give it 202 yards total. 151 to get it to the fringe. So if I go full loft and back, if I give it a little loft and back, it should be. Let's see what I do with a 3-iron here, what it does with that 3-iron on this shot here. It's the middle part of this. Let's see here what happens.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
We'll take it.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
With this putt, he'll get one up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
Man, I thought that was going to drop.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for par.
It's crazy.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
The 6th hole's a really
Here's
cool
that 6th hole. Now this is
back up onto the top of the hill here.
This is the par 5
on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
John, what's going
somebody
on
at the
out
12th
there?
hole. Excuse me,
Hey guys,
Tiger.
we're checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here
Look
on the
at Tiger. Look at Tiger up there.
Well, that came out nicely from the bunker.
That was a pretty shot
That
by
should
Tiger.
settle inside the range. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I want to give it a little loft and backspin. It'll run up on the fringe.
What he's
Get
done,
it to
where
run.
he's won, the
I
number
want to
of
get it
times.
to run. It'll run up on the fringe.
Doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes, like a magician, kind of going, "Well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be." And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget. I think it was the second time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough. I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in '02. But we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the second round. And he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth. And I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously. And the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet. And I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing because, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass.
Where's the attitude I had yesterday in the practice round? Come on.
Far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one
Zalatoris
small
is one under
fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Only 2 shots off the pace.
That's perfect.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great shot.
That's perfect. That's a good shot. Very good shot.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
This hero should play. Let's look at it a little bit better here. Okay. Alright. I know where I see it now. Okay. Alright, I see it. Okay, so let's do it. Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Got my birdie back. Finally, it took me a few holes, but we got it back.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players
Not
going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor.
Just fine.
Could have been worse. All right.
Left here, so.
Looks like this one's going left to right.
That don't.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. And that should secure the par on this one. Will Zalatoris currently occupies top spot in this tournament. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because
there's me and Will Zalatoris going
of exactly where their
together.
game is at.
I like that.
What
See how that does? I like that. Don't y'all like that?
You can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Boom! Up and down, side to side. Bang, bang! Shake and bake, baby. Let's go.
Into top spot. Well, Rich, that's always
so Zalatoris bogeys that hole, so he drops a shot, and I'm out in front. Me and Tiger.
Lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet
all right,
to be
so
played.
we're at the 10th
let's see
hole
how
now,
this player handles it.
This will be the first time all season that I have led an event. If I manage to hold on and win this round, I would be led the first round of this event. That'll be my first time leading a round since Q School. Since the Q School final at TPC Scottsdale.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
That's right in the middle, right what I wanted to do, right in the middle of that fairway. See, I wanted to go in between either side of that bunker. That's perfect. No, I cut it just.
This one is going straight at it.
Just a little right. Cut it just a little right. Okay.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
I'll play that.
16 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Something I very rarely do.
You got a read?
A huge right-to-left swinger.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
So, still currently in the lead after that.
Zalatoris dropped another shot. Whoa.
Second place. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee
I'm gonna
looks
go
minuscule. There's just not
I'm gonna
a
go
lot
to the
of
middle
room
of
on the
this
front of
and
it.
go with
Even the
a little
back
loft and
section, which
backspin
it
here.
does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Oh, hey.
A couple under at this stage. Outright first here. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
I don't understand what happened there.
Ooh,
Sure don't understand what's gonna happen now.
just 3 feet to the cup.
What is going on here? What is
That putt
going
went a bit long
on
there.
here?
Just a short putt. Closes the workout.
Oh my God!
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Hey, done this. From top
Rich, in
spot
your
down to
opinion, is this the hardest
120th,
par
just
4 in
that
the entire West
fast.
Coast?
If it's not, it's certainly top 2. The only other one that I could think that it would come close to is probably the 10th at Pebble, especially with the tee box all the way back there. You know, it's just, it doesn't have the scenery, but it has the demand that you can't geek a drive out there and expect anything good to happen, and you certainly can't afford really to have a bad iron shot either. It's just a strong par 4. Again, different look than what you have at 10 at Pebble, but it's the difficulty is just the same.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Nope, won't never get
Penny,
that.
take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
A bit long on that one. A par putt awaits. Oh, what a stroke. No, he won't be happy.
Dang!
That's come up short.
That is
Okay, so that
his
finishes
feet
that.
on that. What are you
Moving down the
doing?
board after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 27 feet to the cup from here.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Tracking.
Getting better.
Oh, dang it, lipped out.
Clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by strokes. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is just judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Oh, that was flushed. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right. Okay.
Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, what a great roll. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. Sitting at 3 over for the day.
And here I was under par, and now I'm on multiple.
We stride
Oh, where
across
it
the
went wrong.
15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, nicely played.
Nope, that's going to break in front of the hole.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's breaking left to right.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Solid par putt, that. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This is a lengthy putt here. So
Still
close.
missed.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that putt will end up short.
Dang it.
And that brings to an end that hole. And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event.
Unfortunately,
no
backing
way.
up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he's looking good now. Up ahead in this matchup.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. This one's got some momentum to it. Oh, painfully close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, the finishing hole at Torrey Pines South is a famous one. There's been so many cool memories that have happened over the years here. Go for it in 2?
If you get the opportunity, why wouldn't you? I mean, this is probably the best risk-reward par 5, or one of the best on the PGA Tour. You find the fairway, just the water there on the left-hand side fronting this green. It's going to make you think all day long, do I have enough? Can I carry it? Should you find the green? Yes, you got a decent opportunity at eagle, birdie at worst, but you start missing it left and right. That's when things get a little bit dicey.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby. A 3 over 75. The 11th hole, we got a quadruple bogey on it. I'm going to have to work on that big time. I'm talking about.
Finishing up with the birdie.
I don't know where it went wrong. I was under par, then we went over par. It was that quadruple bogey at the 11th that really
Rich, that round reminded me
turned the tide for me.
Early ripe, early rotten.
Oh, I thought
we're in the top 40, but
he was born in the penthouse, but ended up in the outhouse.
We're gonna get it.
His life.
Trust me, we're gonna get it. We're going.
Well,
I'll get it all back.
Do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company.
I'm gonna do my practice round with the second round tees, and then I'll be back with round 2 eventually. I lost 626 followers. So we're tied for 40th right now. So 7 weeks is the Players' Championship. Hopefully I can get there. Wind speed medium. Green speeds are the same as before, so we're gonna try it. I don't know how good we'll do. We're gonna try. A birdie on 18 though helped us out a heck of a lot. I feel like if we keep on doing, if we do what we're capable of doing. I really believe that we're going to have a chance at this in the second round. I really believe that. I really believe. I mean, honestly, I believe we got a shot to get inside the cut line, because I think we can get inside the cut line. If we keep playing the way our game's supposed to be played, we should be fine. However, let me do this right here. I'll pull my putt path up some. So now let me check my other. Now I'll be back for round 2 later. I'm gonna do my practice round, then I'm gonna hit me a good long nap, and then I'll be back for round 2. We're gonna see how we do this. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all come back. When I come back out on here after a while, I want y'all to come back with me. I want to have at least 5 to 6 people following I want to have at least 5 or 6 viewers in this broadcast later on. I hope y'all will come back and join me. Look forward to having you back. So y'all come back. After a while, this is Coach Bulldog Johnny saying so long, and we'll see you back later.